Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So this time we will learn delegates and events. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. First understand what is delegate and event. Okay, so delegates are something which basically it's a function pointer. So whenever we want like multiple multiple functions should execute at once. Okay, so we can put it as a we can make a delegate and we can subscribe that delegate with all those functions, right? So let's see how it works in programming world. Okay, so I'm going to create a script. Let's call it delegate and event. Open it. So there is a syntax of declaring a delegate. Okay, which is first access specifier, let's say public. Then we need to pass the delegate name. Okay, we need to write a keyword which is called delegate. So delegate keyword shows that it's a delegate. Okay, then type of delegate. Okay, and the name of delegate. Okay, let's say we will write the put the name of delegate is update log. Okay, so you can see this is the access specifier of my delegate, and keyword denotes that it's a delegate. Okay, return type of delegate and also like name of the delegate. Delegate can have parameter as well, but for now we don't pass any parameter. Okay, now we'll create one event as well. Public event, public static because we can access it anywhere in any script. Okay, so public static event keyword shows that it's a event. Okay, so this event will represent this delegate to all the script. Okay, public static event, and type of event will be the name of my delegate. So update log, and also the name of event like on update log event, right? Now I'll create a function, let's say update, or not in update but score in start. Okay, and I just simply invoke this event. How will I invoke this event? By just simply calling it like invoke. That's it. Now we need to subscribe this event to other scripts to print like what we want actually. We want like whenever event gets triggered, all the scripts which is having functions, and those functions are attached with this particular event, should call at once simultaneously. So I'll create 3 objects, let's say object A, and duplicate it, object B, and object C, right? Resetting the position of all these objects. Okay, now attaching a script also. So creating 3 scripts, let's say A, script B, and script C. Okay, and attaching attaching these scripts with respect to name of the game object. A will be assigned to A, B will be assigned to B object, and C will be assigned to C object. Okay, now what I'm going to do is like I'm creating a function in each of these objects each of these script, calling it like update a log, printing debug.log, a, right? The same way what I'm going to do here in B, making a function and just printing B, same as same as for C. Right? Now what I'm going to do, I'll subscribe this function with the event which we have created in delegated event script. Okay, so how we will subscribe actually? So subscription for subscribing and unsubscribing, we will use on enable and on disable function, which is a predefined function by Unity only. On disable. Okay, and how will I subscribe this function with that particular event? Just write delegate the class name, which is delegate and event, and you can see here on update log events, this event is showing basically. And for subscribing, what we do, like plus equals to and the function name. Okay, so that's how we have subscribed this event. Okay, for unsubscribing, we just simply minus equals, we just simply write minus equal, copying it, paste it, right? So here also I'm subscribing this function with the event, and for C as well I'm subscribing function I'm subscribing my event. Okay, now if I attach my delegate in event script with main camera only. Okay, and now if I what I say, like say, so if I run the game, okay, all the logs, all the function will execute, will call which has subscribed this event. So if you see in the console, I can see A, B and C, all these functions are getting called. Actually it's not getting called any like specific function like update, start, on, enable. It's getting called because we are calling this delegate, okay, this event on start actually. So if we do not call this event on start, nothing will execute. Let's see, nothing is printed, right? So that's how basically you can subscribe multiple function with by you can call multiple function by subscribing one event, and that's how delegate and event work, right? You understood? I understand. I think you understood the concept. Okay, there is another way to get a callback, another type of delegate. You can say it's a callback function. So whenever you want, like you are passing value and getting response from from you want to wait for some time, and whenever you get the response, you immediately want to execute some task. So for that we need to create another type of delegate. It's a system.action. Let's say how we can define. So I'm just simply creating a function called action test delegate. Okay, or here what I'm going to do, I'm just simply typing system.action. Okay, and here what I'm going to do, just returning, or not returning, but action and true. Okay, I hope I also have to pass the type here. So yeah, now what I'm going to do here, let's make it static so that we can just directly access with the class name. Okay, in other script as well. Okay, now in these scripts, I'm going to write public void call action, and this call action function will call in start only, right? And here what I'm going to do, delegate, I'll call the function which is in the delegate and event, right? So delegate and event, and after that the function name was action delegate, right? Then we are waiting for response here, so we can just write the lambda, we can use the lambda expression, and we can do something like that. If success value is true, debug.log A, else debug.log just B. Okay. I am not going to use these two objects because I don't want, I just simply want to test in A only. Okay, so what will happen in the start function, I am calling call action function, right? And this will call to the delegate in event function, and based on my based on my response, okay, if it is true then I'll get A, if it is false then I'll it will print actually B. So let's see, because we are passing true, so obviously it should print only A. Let's see. So as you can see, it's printing A. And another is because we have subscribed this function like our previous delegate, so we can just simply comment this line so that we can see only one A. Now you see it's printing A, right? If the response, sometimes response don't come, right? So we'll get false over here, right? Then it should print B actually. See, it's printing B, right? So that's how delegate works. Okay, basically we have learned this time two types of delegates. First by using event, and second was by using system.action. These are the delegates which we are going to use while we'll basically make game actually, right? So I hope you understood the concept of delegating event. And for the next topic, I'll see you in the next video.